This playthrough is rated E for everyone.
Proceed with thought transfer. Verify ID. ID accepted. System ready. Executing thought control. Downloading. Cybernetic device operating under Mind Link controller.
Technology.
System shutdown initiated.
Stop, you fool!
Caution. System shutdown incomplete. Unable to disconnect Mind Link. Please check connection. System overload imminent. System overload imminent. System
Well, I hope you don't have arachnophobia. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare here with a new game from my library, and this time it's Spider, the video game. Made in 1996 by Boss Game Studios and published by BMG Interactive. It's a 2.5D platformer where he plays a robotic spider to survive his encounter in the laboratory to get back at the people who killed, I guess, himself or his master in any case like this. Let's see. We can adjust our lives, we can change the controls, but I don't think I'll mess with anything like that. I like leaving the lives as is. You could set it at max at 5, but we can get enough over the course of the game, so we're going to just leave whatever the game is naturally. So, yeah, this is a very obscure game. The only reason I know about this is, God, it was, I think when was I working at GameStop at that point, or was it still when I saw it at a Blockbuster? It was one of the two places. I'm really trying to remember where I didn't play it when it first came out. It was years later. Yeah, I'm trying to remember the exact day. I just remember seeing the cover on it. It shows a spider with, like, blades. He's saying, I'm going to cut you. So, you know, that's interesting. So let's play the game, and I'll talk about it as we play. As soon as I load it back up. Alright, let's say if you wait too long, it just goes through like basically a demo. I like how to play the game and stuff like that. So, alright, let's start the game. Alright, so we have to go through multiple sections of the game, and what we're trying to do is we're trying to find microchips to allow us to get into the next section of the game. You only have to get so many microchips, however, there's a bonus if you get every single microchip in the game. It's basically for it'll unlock concept art and stuff like that at the end of the game when we beat it. On the block here, that blue light flashing, that's our location. And the red spots are the microchip, or the areas we need to go through. And in the bottom where it says lab 4 to the right, it has like that not polygon, what, I forgot what shape that was. Well, sorry, geometry was not my strong suit. But anyway, yeah, that little symbol there. Now I feel like an idiot now that I don't know that at the top of my head. But anyway, that tells us how many microchips per level there are that we can go through. Also, if you read the instruction manual, there's a little booklet that indicates like who that guy was. The guy that died at the beginning there was a Dr. Michael Kelly, and he was dealing with microtechnology. But anyway, we'll go over his dialogue stuff in a second. So these things here are DNA symbols. If you grab 100 of them, you'll get an extra life. You die really easily in this game, so you want to grab those as soon as you can. On the bottom screen there, it shows our different... you see like that spire symbol and a 6 up there? 6 up there is how many DNA symbols we've gotten. If we press the L and R button, we can switch between our weapons. However, we don't have any other weapons other than the slash. Slash is where we just attack him there. And then right below the slash, there's back weapons that you can get. There's certain types of weapons that are only unique for your back attack, which use the square button to use. If you want to use the front ones, use your circle button for that. And you use L and R to switch between them. These are health symbols right here. These will give you a health up 1 if you die, because you don't only take 2 hits in this game. And then this creature up here is, I believe it's specifically a hornet. Let me look at my enemy dial. No, it's a wasp, sorry. Well, I mean, wasps are a type of hornet. These can be really annoying creatures. They're semi-difficult about meeting the range. They have poor evasion. They can be defeated by slashing them if you want, but that's kind of annoying to do. I usually ignore them. If you've got missiles, it takes like 1 hit to hit them. It's effective to use flamethrower, poisoner. Electro beam's actually the worst weapon against these guys. I'll talk about that if I ever find them. Boomerangs take a couple hits, and they can't be destroyed by mines or mecha mines because they're flying. And then we got spiders here. These guys are pretty straightforward. Get behind them, have them with a couple of slashes. They can either be hit with 2 slashes, a missile will take them out. Flamethrowers will take them out in a couple of hits. Poisoner will take them out in 1 hit. The electro beam takes 3 or more hits, so it's a waste to do that. And then boomerangs take 2 hits, and mines and mecha mines take 1 too. But yeah, you just basically just platform the arena. Is it just me, or do they look like PlayStation 3s that on end? Huh. But anyway, yeah, we're in the lab here too. But anyway, what we're trying to do is every area we're trying to find microchips. As soon as we find the microchip, we get out of the area. Yeah, sometimes because of how small we are as a spider, we can't instantly grab stuff. So this series will be pretty quick. Overall, the levels don't actually take that long to go through. I'll mainly try to collect a lot of the DNA strips just because I want to tag in as much lives as I can. Because like I said, it's really easy to die in this game. Yeah, another health thing here. There's the microchip, by the way. But before we leave, I want to go ahead and grab this thing here. So if you press the X button to jump, you can actually start swinging around. And then you can climb back up after that. So what you do is you press X, you swing, and then if you press X again, you'll jump. This allows you to spider swing. So, you know, Spider-Man, except we're a robotic spider. And if we go into this, we get the microchip and we leave. Now what I grabbed there was a CD. If you grab so many CD pieces throughout the game, you'll unlock extra areas as well as concept art. So as you can see there, the little light is filled up, which means we grabbed the microchip from this area. Alright, let's go to the next area, the sinks. It also has 1 microchip. We're going to start... That was a little easy level. Things will start getting a little bit more difficult. I wouldn't say impossibly difficult, but they'll start getting harder. So, alright. So that water there will do a little bit of damage to me, so I want to make sure to jump over that. Also, over the course of the game, I do want to try and grab different weapons. If you grab new weapons, you'll replace the old ones you've got. So you can actually get rid of your slash attack if you... Whoops. Yeah, as you can see, I think I had taken a hit from something earlier, but I ran into the wasp and died. See how easy it is to die in this game? So I'll probably end up doing quite a few levels over and over and over again just because of me either making mistakes or whatever. Probably should have just dropped to the bottom floor. But here we get one of our first weapons, the Poisoner. What that does is it shoots a little gas in front of you and then shoots it upward. This is really easy to use on hornets because, or wasps, sorry, because it floats up into them. So that's probably the easiest weapon to beat them with. They only have so much ammo, though. After they run out of fuel or ammo, whatever you want to call it, as you can see right under it, that'll show you how much of a, that little red bar there, when it disappears, it means you'll be out of ammo. So, and then you'll have to either get another Poisoner or swap it out for another weapon. There is one weapon that's really, really useful. We got a life because it made that noise. Oop. Let that spider get me. Now I have 1 HP. And your HP carries over to different levels. But anyway, another CD right there. And the next micro chip. So, alright. That's it for that one. Yeah, like I said, a lot of these levels are quick because if you die, you reset back to the beginning of the level. So you have to do the level all over again. That's why they're pretty short. Hey, let's go to the laptop. Yeah, this one has 3 microchips. Now you know that when we go grab a microchip, we leave the level. Well, you have to go back in and do it again if you want to get the rest of the microchips. Now, there is a minimum of how many microchips you have to grab before you... Oh, by the way, you don't have to do anything fancy to walk over the edges as a spider. This is a shield. It'll give you like 5 to 7 seconds of protection. Anyway, we go here, we get some missiles. This is another weapon we can shoot. What that does is it basically... it'll focus in on an enemy. Let me see if I can... Yeah, I'll focus in on an enemy, and when it focuses, you can use it to shoot him, and I made a mistake by jumping into him, so, oh well. Alright, these flasks will drop onto you, so just run through them. There's also dropping spiders, as you can see there. Most of the enemies in here, the reason they explode when you kill them is they're all robots made by the good Doctor, was it Dr. Kelly or whatever his name was? I wrote it. Michael Kelly. Yeah, it doesn't, unless you read the instruction manual, don't really know who that guy is. Maybe at the end of the game, maybe. Whoop. Yeah, just gotta continue on. We'll have to go through this level 3 times to grab everything. Here's one of the better weapons in the game, the boomerang. It's maybe not be super strong, but it's got infinite ammo. Oh yeah, and every time you grab a weapon, your spider gets like a metallic, well, I guess Terminator arm or something like that, you know. But anyway, it has infinite ammo. The only problem is it can be a little bit difficult to angle and use properly, depending on what it is. Yeah, see how sometimes it might be, if you don't do it right, it might take you a couple tries to like... And the hitboxes on this are pretty straightforward. There's nothing really weird about them, at least from what I noticed. Yeah, I got some fire here. Oh yeah, this guy can trick you for some extra damage. Okay, there we go. Now let's go get the CD piece for this level. Actually, I can just drop. Okay, that's all the CD pieces. So when you get all the CD pieces in an area, you'll unlock the bonus episode or bonus mission of certain areas. And here's another item, the S-bomb. This will do, basically it'll kill anything on the map in front of you. So save this for when you've got a bunch of enemies ready to go. So there's the microchip. So one of them anyway. So we'll come back again and do this level again for more microchips, because I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna grab every microchip to unlock all the concept art. I should probably read the extra the journal entries that if you read the instruction manual. But the thing is, I don't want to just, I don't want to just sit here and pause it. So, oh, by the way, when you die, you lose your weapon, so you have to, Anyway, we got another life. Yeah, anytime you hear that like little symbol or whatever, whoops. Yeah, sometimes sometimes I have a hard time figuring out the jumps. It seems like I sometimes will jump way too soon or something like that. Yeah, pretty straightforward game. I wouldn't say there's anything. I mean, the difficulty is in the look. Man, there go all my weapons. It is in your low HP bar. So, and there's only so many places that get you HP restorative. So yeah, you'll probably see me do a few levels quite a few times until I get used to it. I did pre-play this off screen just to get myself used to the controls again after all these years. Yeah, see, problem with talking and playing the game is sometimes you'll make simple mistakes at that. But depending on how things go, I might grind levels off screen just to get extra lives, so that way I don't have to worry about it. There we go. Yeah, sometimes, of course, some of the reasons I'll get... Really? Sometimes the reason I'll get hit is because I, okay, let's go up this way next. Just hope not to get hit again. There's the hornet. Alright, there's the other microchip. Alright. Alright, back to the drawing board again. Alright, let's get the other one. This one's a little bit tricky because you have to really explore your area when you think about it, so. Up. Seriously? I might already have to continue. Yeah, I pre-played this level multiple times already to know what's happening. I'm still dying multiple times. Yeah. Then again, I'm not a platforming expert, so you'll have to forgive me. Yeah, I might have to off-screen grind for level or not levels, lives, just so I don't have to, you know, continue multiple times, or maybe pay attention a bit better in levels. This level isn't too bad for getting experience or DNA drops. I'll leave that one alone just for. Yeah, you definitely want to grab everything that, all the DNA if you can. But, no, I messed up there. Well, at least we grabbed the one man there, so at least there's that. Yeah, there's some free ups there you can grab if you're paying attention. So, yeah, there we go. Okay. So this one's a little bit interesting. To get to this one, you have to actually, I wonder if I can get him up far enough to actually boomerang him. I'm doing this just in case, just because I got 1 HP now, so. Oh, okay. Yeah, you actually have to climb up here. Yeah, that's how they get you. So, alright, let's get the bonus one for this level. In the 70s room. This only unlocks... you can only play it if you got all the CD things. If not, you can skip this room because it's not required. The CDs are not required to beat the game. But I'm gonna do this anyway. This one's a psychedelic room here. If we go back, yeah, that hurts my eyes. Anyway, if you go back into that vent, you auto die. So don't do that. Makes sense, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, this place is decent to get a bunch of different types of weapons if you're trying to get weapons. If you just want to get the CD or the microchip, you can actually just skip a lot of this area. Because a lot of the stuff in this game for exploration is just really there just to get you DNA samples for getting your lives up or whatever. But you can ignore most of these areas. So it's one of those platformers that gives you a lot of, it's not like back in the old day where some of the platformers were a little bit more confusing. This isn't where I'm going, I'm just gonna grab some DNA samples. Not like back in the old day where like on the old, not Commodore, like old, old Microsoft and Apple computers, like that ones that would be platformers but you have to go around the same level and it can be confusing sometimes. I'm trying to think of some games specifically like Jazz Jackrabbit. A lot of not Eidos. Forgot the name of that studio now. EOS or whatever. Anyway, I probably should be grabbing a lot more of these DNA samples, for levels since I'm a little behind on this. But like I said, I might do all the grinding for that off screen because I know how people would love to watch me do the same level millions of times just for that. Just for, I forgot how many lives you can stack, though. You can only stack so many before, yeah, you can't stack, like, hundreds of lives, for example. But, yeah, see how some of these levels are just really easy to go through. That's it. Oh, let's grab a couple items, though. We got some mines and some S-bombs here. So if you press the L1 button, it's the one that does your back weapons. Oh, yeah, look at me. I'm completely roboticized, as you can see there. But anyway, if you, here's the mines, by the way, so let's use that. Yeah, it just sets a mine and monsters run into it and explode. So, or explode automatically after a little while. Let me grab this. But yeah, we basically turned full Terminator bot or whatever you want to call it. I'll be back with. I was trying to do a spider pun of some sort, but I'm not good at those types of things. But anyway, that's the microchip for that. So, but yeah, this is it for the laboratory section of the game. And there's 6 major sections of the game. So let's go ahead and save it. So if you press the button up here, you can switch between all your memory cards. This one has Ark the Lad 3, Resident Evil 2, Ark the Lad 1, or no, Ark the Lad 2. Do I have a Grandia save on here too? No, I think that's something else. I don't remember all the games on this file. I remember the Ark the Lad 3 one for sure. But anyway, I just wanted to show off what my files are. So, all right, let's save it. And then we can save over file. This one here is my test file that I use for like just making sure the game works. So we'll save on... actually, I'll probably just make a save for every episode just to make sure if there's any recording purposes or issues I have. So, all right, well, that's it for the laboratory section of Spider the game. Will the spider be able to get through this, the rest of the place to get revenge on the people who killed his master? We'll find out next time as we enter the factory in Spider the game. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.